Coach.
Rebecca?
So, speaking of Martin Luther King Jr., I know you've been super active with promoting his legacy. What does it mean to you to play on this day?
Honor. It's just an honor. Obviously I got to do this while I was in Memphis. And it's just a special day. A lot of us owe our lives and our careers to he and a lot of people that put their lives on the line for us. And so to be able to celebrate him on his 90th birthday with sport and competition and as the New York Knicks head coach is a real honor.
With Mitchell Robinson, what did you see from him that's encouraging from the other night? And conditioning-wise, where do you feel he is in terms of game shape?
Still got to get there, obviously from a conditioning standpoint, but also his timing seemed to not be as far off. When it came to a shot blocking and catching and dunking and things like that. So, hopefully he can just find a little more rhythm today, get in a little bit better shape, and impact the game at the rim for us.
So, minutes-wise, do you have an idea in your head what you want to do with him, or is this going to be a feel-it-out
Not
thing?
really, yeah, because I don't know what, he's 20, and so these guys, when they miss a month, it's not the same as like a 33-year-old player. These guys, they find a way to have high energy levels, and so I'm gonna just read it as the game goes on and let the game tell me.
With Frank, is there a plan the second half of the season on what you want to do with him? More the same, or
No, I'm gonna keep him in that backup point guard spot for now, and just keep, see if we can keep growing him at that as a defender, as a guy that can, get us organized, a guy, continuing to grow his shot, stay aggressive at the rim, and just keep hammering those concepts on.
So you the backup point guard, you did play him in forward at some point earlier this season, but at this point you see him as more of a backup guard. Okay.
Yeah, right now.
He always says that he's confident. I think he's confident. Do you see that in him, or do you think there's some?
Only he knows that. I think sometimes we weigh the results and immediately base that as a confidence issue. Sometimes a guy's just not playing well, or a guy's not making his shot, but that doesn't mean that he's lacking in confidence. I don't think the two actually have to go hand in hand. I like the way he's just continued to go about it and keep attacking this thing, and hopefully we can just keep growing him over the next 38 games.
You've been consistent in saying, he'll show me what he is, and you didn't come in with any preconceived notions.
Yeah.
I guess, what did you learn about what he is in the first half?
I just think he's a team player. I think he's a guy he's one of those glue type of players. I know a lot of people want him to be this scorer or this playmaker and all that stuff, but ultimately to win, you need guys that can do all of the other little stuff too. And I think that's what he is, and that's why I felt comfortable moving him around different positions because he's the kind of guy that can handle it, and he can adapt to that position and play that position, and really can defend those positions, which was the most important ingredient of it all. So, like I said, and I'm still gonna let him tell me, as we continue to move forward, I'm gonna keep trying to put him in positions to be successful. Just right now, why I like him at that backup point guard is I think it balances out with he and Zoe. Zoe is a natural scorer and wants to score, and Frank is a natural distributor. So I want to see how that looks over the course of a few weeks.
David, do you expect to play Enes today?
I'm gonna let the game tell me. Obviously I gotta find ways to get Luke and Mitchell significant minutes because that's a real priority to us. But I'll let the game tell me, and hopefully I can get a minute.
With Luke going against the very physical center tonight, would Enes be more of an option today?
Well, he's an option for sure, and I'm gonna let Luke battle with him. Steven Adams is a beast, but Luke battled, Joel Embiid, who is arguably the best in the league. And he's as physical as they come. And so this is a good lesson for Luke. I gotta put Luke in these situations and let him go through this stuff because he's shown. Out of a lot of the guys, this kid has really taken off and shown huge growth for us, and has really given us another card to look at from a young talent. So I want to put him in there against him and let him go up against him.
So when we were in London, you said that, you know, you were looking forward to coming back to talk to Enes about the whole situation. Did you ever get a chance to sit down and discuss?
Yep, we talked, everything we talked about. I just checked on him personally, made sure that he was okay and how he was dealing with all of this stuff that was on top of him outside of the game. And then I just had an open and honest conversation about having 3 centers now and just, you know, where we are from a team standpoint with 10 wins at this point in the season and 2 young, talented 5s. And I'm going to try my best to share those minutes, but I do have a priority to grow those players. They're evaluating him right now. He just came in.
So back to Frank, man, I think it's hard to quantify defense by statistics. Some of those numbers say that he's not at the level he was last season. What do you see from him defensively?
I think that's a tough number to look at. I think for a big chunk of that season, they were a good basketball team, and they were playing veteran guys and a much more seasoned team out there defensively. And I think it's hard to judge a one guard on a team that's not very good defensively, and you know, because that just spills over everybody. But again, it goes back to what I was saying about Frank. It's like when you put them out there with reliable, solid defenders and guys that know their job and that's not surprised by actions and things like that, I think that's where Frank's talent as a defender will show. But when you got a lot of different guys having breakdowns all over the place, statistically that's going to spill into his numbers as well.
So you haven't seen like a slippage from him as like an individual defender, whether it's on the ball or
No, not at all. He's been the same Frank from that standpoint. But I just think that this year's team is so different. You know, when you talk about just the age and the amount of experience that's out there actually playing the minutes, you know, one breakdown can let the whole group down, and a lot of those breakdowns are not Frank.
When you look at how you want to build this team towards next season, you're going to have a lot of high volume shooters on the roster. KP coming back, Kevin Knox shoots a lot. You figure you get a free agent. Having a guy like Frank in the lineup, like you said, is more of a distributor. Is that fit?
Yeah, I think you got to have those
where
guys.
okay.
I do. I just think you got to have guys that are thinking pass first sometimes, and because again, if you got enough guns, you're gonna need somebody to move that ball, and those guns are gonna go after each other's throat, and you know, and that's just the balance that you have to find in your team and your roster as you build it. But that's what I see in Frank right now, and I think a lot of people see the same thing, even though, you know, we've all heard the different things that people want him to be. But you know, when we're thinking big picture, we're thinking about who's a winner, who's gonna be a guy that can help us win, you know, bigger next year and into the future. And so that's how we're looking at Frank.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, guys.